Boom! Welcome to my second ever toy review video on EC Toy Reviews. This is the Joytoy Lieutenant Titus action figure. Now, I have had a huge haul come in of toys, and we're going to be looking at all three of them. This is one of three. I'll be spreading them out into separate videos, and let's have this sucker spin real quick so you guys see what Lieutenant Titus comes with. So let's get into that real quick, starting with his weapons here. Take them off the tray. He comes with a small bolter pistol. Looks pretty nice if the camera can focus. Nice little bolter pistol. He comes with his chain sword. These are 1/18 scale, so they're really tiny, but they pack a lot of detail. Man, I wish Joytoy made one 1/12 scale with this engineering. Then he comes with a little pocket for a bolter, and he comes with another one with a bolter in it. He also comes with his jetpack. They have moving flaps. The Space Marine has to jump out of their landing ship. He comes with separate back foot jetpacks. I don't know how to describe these. He comes with a normal bolter, which I believe you can take this part off. Nope, you cannot. But that comes with a little lasso piece. Lieutenant Titus, let's wait for this to come back around, comes with hands, comes with a, comes with a pistol shooting hand, a chainsaw sword holding hand, a fist, and another fist, both fists. He comes both unmasked and masked. Let's see Lieutenant Titus's face right there. These do pack a lot of detail. It's such a small package. That's very cool. He also comes with a small figure stand, one of these, and the instructions on how to actually put things off and on of Lieutenant Titus. Very cool. The box art is also very nice. Here you got the Emperor of Mankind looking back at you. And let's get into Lieutenant Titus's articulation. Get him off that machine right there. Turn that off. And here we have Lieutenant Titus himself. Now, Lieutenant Titus is a 1/18 scale figure. Let me move the camera a little bit so it looks directly at Titus. Now, Titus is very small. He is, like I just said, 1/18 scale, so he is not going to pair up with something as big as, let's say, where is he at? Here's a good 1/12 scale. I'll have this in a lot of my videos. This is the Joytoy's werewolf. This is how they compare. It's not that big, but he packs a lot of detail and a lot of articulation. Now, into articulation, we're going with the head. The head moves up that far, down that far. It seems when they glued mine on back at the factory, they messed this part up. This part doesn't move. This little metal piece, they messed that up, so bummer. And you can look all 360. Some generous head pivot. And now the arms are on this weird little joint. Let me pull out the arm pauldrons. Is on this weird little butterfly joint inside there, but it looks good. Got a lot of articulation. Can go back. His arms can go up this high if you move the pauldrons all the way out. his arms can make a full 360. Very nice. You got to be careful of these little paper bits. They're not made of paper, but they're like little scriptures for all I know. He has a bicep cut there, so he can move his arm all the way around. Bend at the elbow. If you don't have the pauldron in the way, it goes about that high. This does not move. I don't believe it does. Oh, no, the chain does move. The chain can come off. I'll leave that off for now. And put his arms back together and make it look good. The pauldrons are on a ball joint sticking out. So if I can just zoom in, that's what it looks like. Now for the waist, they're I don't believe they're stuck together for mine, but there's a bit of articulation there above the torso. Goes about that much, not a lot of side to side, but using the waist, it can go all the way around. Oh, it just pops off actually. No, cannot go all the way around. It can go like that much to one side before popping off, and that much to the other side before popping off. Now he does come with a separate belt piece that you can take off if you want to, because I feel like these would fall off or break off if you're too aggressive with Titus here. Titus's legs can go up that high and can go back that far. Okay. He has very nice leg articulation. The engineering on these are really good. Bend his knee. Oh, what fell? See, the pauldrons came off. Was that glued on? I believe so. Was it? It was. Bummer. But you can do that much of a split. I don't believe the legs go down. Nope, they don't. Put this thing back on. There we go. Just glue that on in my own time. But yeah, he's really nice. He's a bit small, but he packs a ton of detail for his size. Now, what rating do I give this guy out of 10? I give him a 7. He's really, he's good. The articulation is great. I don't mind it all that much. His size, he's really small. For $40, I don't think for $40 he's not that worth it. But if you're into Warhammer, you're spending that much on a legion of tiny space marines the size of his head anyways, so that's that. Now into the cosmetics. Actually, we're going to follow these instructions and put his cosmetics into place. Okay, and then if I'm right, you can just pop this off, right? Yep, pop this off. Now I'm doing this with you guys, so if anything breaks, you know to expect it on your copy. Where is it? There it is. What the hell? Oh, what happened? What was that? Something broke or something crunched. Okay, this one's being stubborn. Yes, there we go. Nothing broke. I don't know what that was. That's it. And pop this joint back in. Be careful with these then. This was glued on. You can definitely just super glue it back on later. No biggie. Okay, and there's Lieutenant Titus in jetpack mode. that's still gonna fall off. I'll definitely glue that later, but you guys know to be really careful with these side panel pieces. Okay. Let's make him hold his chain sword here. Let him jetpack down to absolutely destroy legions of chaos. That looks great. Yeah, these toys come packed with a ton of articulation. The engineering on these suckers are really good. I just crossed my fingers one day that Joytoy, you know, has the cojones to make one of these. Same engineering, just real 1/12 scale size. Those would sell out instantly. But, you know, they have these at this scale, so they can do the mechs, the dreadnoughts, the paladins, the whatever other vehicles that they got going. I also know that Titus here is not to scale with their other products. So sadly, if you own any other Joytoy Space Marines or any other legions, he is a lot bigger than them. I believe a whole helmet bigger, like they reach to where his pauldron is, so he's a lot taller than a lot of them. Really cool. Really nice. Now for the last bit, I'm just going to take off his head and put on his human head. And there he is. There's Lieutenant Titus. In all of his Warhammer glory. Now, if you guys are willing to pick up Lieutenant Titus, he is available at Big Bad Toy Store. He's available on AliExpress for about like $50. He's also available on Entertainment Earth. He might be available at Gundamit.com. I'm not sure. He might be out of stock. Last I checked, he was. But go check those places out if you really want Titus. Do be warned, these pauldron pieces, where'd it go? There he is. This piece fell off on my copy. This one isn't falling off as much as this one, but you can definitely just super glue it back on, you know. And this piece here did come a little morphed or not glued on correctly. It doesn't move, it's not articulated, so I'm not, you know, that mad. Take off his head, put back his Space Marine head. Oh wait, what was that? Huh. The eyes seem to are made of glass. They're not glass. They're like plastic, like a translucent plastic. I do know, if I'm not wrong, this comes off, if I'm not tripping, right? No, I believe you'd have to heat that up to pop that off. But yeah, you can see a seam line there from the top of the helmet to the back. That comes off, that pops off, and if I'm not mistaken, I saw it somewhere, but people are able to put LEDs in there. And on AliExpress, I saw an LED kit for sale, but it was $15, which I'm not going to buy. I'm fine with them looking like this anyways. So yeah, this was my review of Lieutenant Titus from Joytoy. He's a very nice figure. My copy was a little morphed. They didn't put enough glue when they attached this piece, but they put a lot on this one, so definitely a little factory error, but the toy itself is really nice. 8 out of 10. I am a little worried about his size though. I really like 1/12 scale. The only reason I got this was because I have Primarchs. I really liked their Primarchs. And the next review is actually Lehman Russ, one of their Primarchs, and I will have this guy to compare to him. So yeah, that was my toy review of Lieutenant Titus from Joytoy. And if you guys are willing to pick up any other products from Joytoy, I recommend what I just said: Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, I know Gundammit has like a whole page dedicated to that. So definitely go check gundammit.com. They're, you know, really good. They have a lot of options for you guys. And some of these Marines are actually on sale there for like $30. One of the not dreadnoughts, like the bigger ones, like the tougher guys. I forgot what they're called. But yeah, this was Lieutenant Titus, and thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day, and eat your food, guys. Later.